Hello and good evening, people. My name is Peter, coming to you live from Nairobi, and it's a great privilege to be here in this live broadcast. I've been away for some time, running up and down with the personal errands here, and I just want to thank God for this opportunity to come to you live again on this live broadcast, discussing about TBC. TBC is getting stronger, growing every day. And I want just to encourage someone there to preach the gospel of TBC and get to bring people and sign them up. There's some people I've heard asking me about TBC exchanger, and I told them there is nothing of the sort. There's no TBC exchanger. What we have right now is the growing phase, the distribution phase in TBC, and what we are doing is what we call cash flowing. We are doing cash flowing. We are doing cash flowing and not cash out. So I just want to encourage you to be able to do cash flowing by signing people into TBC. Allow me to go to the blog and get to share something together. All right. Right. I was just reading this. Misuse of powerful tools can have unforeseen consequences. Misuse of powerful tools can have unforeseen consequences. You can watch that video and you'll be able to understand how misusing tools can have unforeseen consequences. And I just want to read down there the article so that we can get to understand together what's happening. I kept waiting for the guy to cut off his thumb, but thank goodness that didn't happen. But he did mess up the tool he was using, and that is bad enough to make the point here. TBC today is an empowerment tool. During its distribution phase, many have misused it as well. Misusing TBC is just as gross and foolish looking as what this guy did using the wrong tool on a turkey. There are a number of things we have seen members do that would fall into the category of misuse. Let's look at a few of these things and hopefully educate enough members to not misuse TBC. Lately, we have seen a number of so-called TBC exchanges, and this is a concern. People, we are not a market-based coin, and we don't want to be one either by design. Market-based coins will all end up getting heavily regulated by governments because they play on the elites' turf, the government-regulated market exchanges. Market-based coins will never have the means to end poverty globally, and that is true. Just look at that. Market-based coins will never have the means to end poverty globally. That's a great difference between the market-based coins and our private coin, TBC. You can't have it both ways in TBC. It's a matter of jurisdiction, and we are clearly private and self-regulated. So members, out of an unnecessary sense of desperation, fall for one TBC exchange scam. Sorry. Just want to increase the font. Yeah. Some members, out of unnecessary sense of desperation, fall for one TBC exchange scam after another, and then want to blame someone else for their foolishness. Isn't it interesting that most of these TBC exchanges are unwilling to present their owners on video? Exchanges are a government-regulated enterprise, and full disclosure of their owners is required by law. People, you need to be smarter than the scammers. I've said this many times in this blog. The admin has said this many times in the blog. Discounting TBC or crinkle coins is also a way some members have misused our medium of exchange, discounting TBC or crinkle coins is misusing this medium of exchange. By mutual agreement, all members have accepted that all transactions need to be done at the current price stated on our website, which moves according to the formula. If you check this formula, when you discount TBC, you affect the whole TBC community in many negative ways. Long ago, we had to write code to allow admin the ability to turn off send buttons in order to fix the discounting problem. Both the sender and receivers will get their send buttons turned off if they are caught discounting our coins. All transactions over 400 grain need to be reviewed by the TBC commissioner by email to prove that an equal value was exchanged, or else your send button will be turned off. So we need to be careful in this. So any transaction you make in TBC, ensure it is falling in the current agreed price, current price stated on our websites. It should be the same as that. If you do more than 2,000 grains within a 24-hour time frame, the same is also true. Your button will be turned off, send button will be turned off. You must show evidence that you are about to do a transaction greater than 40,000 grains to the TBC commissioner by email before doing the transaction and get approval, or else your send button will be turned off immediately. If you do the transaction fast, this disclosure is covered every week in the send button meetings. We have effectively ended TBC discounting by this means and can move forward towards fulfilling our mission with confidence. Some members expect to find a magic cash out button in TBC and behave badly in public when they are told that button doesn't exist in TBC. Cookie Rewards allows admin to move millions of grain to the wallets of members, and most of them have only exchanged about 40 grain and completed a few simple tasks. Yet some believe in the magic cash out button that will convert all of those millions into some other form of money. We are in the distribution phase. This sentence has been repeated again and again. We are in the distribution phase. This should come out clearly if you are doing a presentation to people you want them to sign up. let them understand that we are in the distribution phase. In fact, the early part of it, and we have provided a fast start system to use to cash flow. So what we do is we cash flow. Those people, we send them into TBC. They come, and as a fulfillment of the system, they buy TBC coins or crinkle coins from us. They buy from us. This cash flow is generally done at about 40 grains, that is $100 per transaction as the member brings in new members. So that is how we cash flow. This is like this. This cash flow is generally done at about 40 grains per transaction as the member brings in new members. A magic cash out button will not bring in new members. And the scammers are feeding off the foolish members that believe in a magic button. Now, those people believing in this magic button, why don't you be a student of the blog, so that you'll be able to learn every day and also attend the send button meetings. You get updated, you get to understand what TBC is all about, so that you may not fall prey to the scammers. Why are you staying ignorant? And we have the blog, which is updating us every day. There is no reason for you to be scammed. It's a crying shame. Yeah? When you are scammed, it's a crying shame. It's absolutely a crying shame. The whole point of the TBC distribution phase is to create mass adoption and set up an economy based on the principle of abundance, and in turn fulfill our mission to end poverty globally. So why TBC doesn't have what we call exchange, or why it doesn't have cash out? It's because we have a mission and we have a vision. And we have a mission to end global poverty. We have a vision to reach a billion population, to create an economy of billion population who will transact their business using TBC. So if we start doing cash out, then we'll not be able to reach our vision. We will not be able to fulfill our mission of ending global poverty. So the whole point of the TBC distribution phase is to create a mass adoption. So look at this statement here. The whole point of the TBC distribution phase is to create a mass adoption and set up an economy based on the principle of abundance, and in turn fulfill our mission to end global poverty. That statement is self-explanatory, powerful. Why would you want to break that? Why? I think there is no reason why an individual wants to behave in a selfish way and want to break that agreement. There is no way and there is no reason as to why an individual or group of individuals, because of their selfishness, want to break such an agreement. So we have mission and we have a vision. If you see this poster here, this poster, you can see this cycles here, they are in line. They are in alignment. But this one, you can see they are out of alignment. Some are in the line, some are outside the line. They are out of alignment. We don't want to behave like this. We want to be in alignment with all the agreements that we have as TBC community. Now, anything that is out of alignment with what I, as the creator of TBC, have established as proper and good, and have provided the education to do it, could fall into the misuse category. So this is the one which is misaligned, falls into the misuse category, this one. But in alignment are those who are in the category of following the system, following the rules, the agreement in the system. So if you can't find it here in this block, then best you don't do it. You see, if you can't find in the block, best you don't do it. Some scams do provide short-term results, but at the expense of hurting the whole TBC community in the long run. When you are in proper alignment with TBC, it should be able to meet all of your short-term needs in exchange for your efforts in expanding the TBC community. Effortless magic cash out buttons don't exist in TBC. Cash out buttons are attached to market-based coins that also carry the risk of loss of money. While large short-term gains are as rare as four-leaf clover, many of us in TBC consider market-based coins a form of gambling, and most of you can't afford to gamble. The choice is yours. You can do both by trading market-based coins while you also participate within the distribution phase of TBC. Just don't expect TBC to become a market-based coin, I assure you. That will never happen. If you truly want to meet your short-term needs using TBC properly, embrace the activity of inviting. So we have the activity of inviting. So when you do an inviting the people to sign up to come into TBC, you help them to get a gift, to feel they complete their profile. They pay the admin the $10 admin fee. Then after that they purchase crinkles coins of $100. So who will those people purchase the crinkles from? They will purchase the crinkles from you and I, those who have these coins. This one activity of inviting others to receive the gift, when done properly, can lead to generous cash flow. It will lead to generous cash flow. Proof of this is all over the place. Set aside whatever is holding you back from doing this one activity on a daily and consistent basis, and then you'll see some real magic happen in your life. Not only will this one activity take care of all of your short-term needs, it will provide you the wealth to live in abundance in the long term and establish a legacy for all of your posterity. TBC will change the world for the better for all. TBC will change the world for the better for all. So that's the information that we have in the block. When we become the students of the block every day, you get to understand what is happening, and then you'll not fall prey into the hands of scammers, into the hands of the scammers. So it's important to understand. It's important to get informed, to be updated, and to have information, and we'll be able to grow. There is this consistent inviting leads to consistent cash flow, picture and stroke article. So let's take a look at your financial life. Do you really enjoy what you do for a living? Have you found your purpose in life? Do you look forward to going to work? 90% of the working class of the world would answer all of these questions with no. That's really sad. That's so many people are unsatisfied, yet like robots, they follow the same routine every week. They don't enjoy. How often do you get paid? Weekly or bi-weekly are the most common around the world, right? Isn't it interesting that most people don't have a savings and paydays can't come fast enough? I want to show you how to get paid daily, even multiple times a day. You should be able to earn at least double or triple what a typical job would pay you for your time. One main activity leads to getting paid daily in the crinkle cash opportunity. Invite people to receive the gift. So this is a picture of somebody communicating on social media and says, "Hi Julie, good to see you online. And then I'm glad to see you too. I got a gift and I want to pass a gift to you too, okay?" And then she replied, "Is Christmas coming early or what?" And then she replies, Christine replies, "Is Julie replies, it's a gift redeemable for some smartphone digital currency that millions around the world are using. Let me know as soon as you collect yours from here." And then you pass your what we call referral link. "Thank you, I could use some extra cash." Exactly, call me right after you get the gift. I'll show you how to use it. "You are the best, Julie. I'll check it out now. See ya." So that's the conversation you can pass through the social media and get to pass the information that you got a gift. And many people, they are much willing to get and receive the gift. The script is so easy to follow. Anyone can do it, as you can tell by the ever-growing list of achievers in Rapid Rewards at the bottom of the Cookie Rewards page of Crinkle Cash Back Office. the script works. When you follow the fast start system, invitations will always lead to having cash flow. So invitation will always lead to cash flow. If you have any trouble at all following the fast start system, cash flow coaches are always available to guide you. Your success is assured. The funny thing is, so many of our members have lost their way, and even if they were cash flowing in TBC at one time or another, they are not cash flowing anymore. Why? The answer is so simple. They either stopped inviting others to receive the gift, or they stopped using the script and have made the invitation more complex and destroyed the simplicity of the script that works. I get a good chuckle when some say they ran out of people to invite. Those same people have thousands of Facebook friends that they have never invited to get the gift. I have covered how to break the ice with your Facebook friends that you don't know that well in this article. So this is the icebreaker of how you can follow that, and it is really helpful. If you follow the fast start system, you'll never run out of people to invite. It's impossible. Even leaders in TBC forget to make the time to consistently invite new people to receive the gift daily. They get busy with replying to existing members and wonder why their cash flow is going down. So follow the script and invite daily, and you will have daily cash flow and can afford to work TBC full time. Can afford to work TBC full time. So this is very important. Let me just refer to that icebreaker. Use icebreaker on Facebook when you are prospecting images gifts. So the icebreaker is here. Here is the simple script to follow in your text messages. I have a gift for you. Prospect, oh, what is that? Then I want to give you some money. Prospect, for what? Just as a gift to you, my friend. Prospect, how much? Kringle coins, new internet money that people love to use. 25,000 cookies. Prospect, wow. You collect your gift and then copy and paste your Kringle Cash replicated website link. You copy your referral link and then you paste and send them. Prospect, how much is this really going to cost me? Nothing. It's a free gift and it appreciates in value daily. So it is an awesome gift. Just click on the link and it is self-explanatory. I promise you will be amazed. Just let me know once you got it so I can show you places to cash it in or use it to buy merchandise. Okay? Prospect, okay. End of script. So inside of your Kringle Cash back office, under the menu item brands updates, you can find the script as you see above here. Obviously, you have to replace the 100,000 with 25,000, our current free offer. The script starts out with, I have a gift for you. Now, if you have regular ongoing chats with some of your closest Facebook friends, then offering the gift is a good starting point. But if you are like most people, you have thousands of Facebook friends that you never have chatted with before, or it has been very long time since your last chat because they are not a close friend yet. Leaping out, offering a gift all of a sudden would not generally get positive reaction. It is far better to break the ice first with them. So that's how you break the ice, and then you invite them to receive the gift. So that's all for today. And just want to thank God for this opportunity, and just to encourage you to be always to be a student of the block, get to know what's going on by at least visiting the block and getting to learn something on the block. Now, I just want to say thank you for watching this clip, and thank you for following me. Have a wonderful time, wonderful evening in East Africa. My name again is Peter Ngeno, coming live from Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi, Kenya, East Africa. So trusting God that you're going to grow from 45,000 people to over 10 million in Kenya. I'm trusting God for that. And I have to fall now my sleeves and walk. Others want to thank all of you. Thank you, leaders. Thank you, admin. Thank you for always informing us, encouraging us. I want to say thank you and have a wonderful time. And may the Lord bless you and keep all of you and guide you in whatever you're doing. Let's all embrace TBC and reach out, and let's do the cash flowing. Cash flowing. I was happy when I got some of my friends who signed up and they paid me the money for where they bought crinkles for me. I was really much encouraged when at least that money I used to, it really helped me in this time when I'm getting prepared to have a wedding in December. And as TBCians, I would like to welcome all of you, all the members in TBC. You can join me in December 29 when I have my wedding. So right now, I'm trusting God to do cash flowing and have money for my wedding. Thank you, and God bless you. Amen.